Welcome to another video, guys. Today I'm gonna continue with working with the inside of the Cobra. And actually really quick before I get to this, I got the actual transmission tail shaft back from my friend that welded it. So let me show you what's going on with this. So he was able to weld it, weld the aluminum. I don't know how well you can see, but he was, I had cleaned all that JB weld off of here anyways, but he went and grind the aluminum all the way, pretty deep, and then welded it. He was explaining to me, he had to weld it and then grind it and weld it. Some sort of procedure on there, but he was able to get it, all the way on the top, here on the bottom, all the way down, because I think before it was mostly leaking here on the bottom, and then he welded all the way on the other side too. So it looks pretty good. I just have this sensor in there. Obviously he wasn't able to weld inside of here through the inside because he couldn't get in there, but he welded all the way on the top, and he got in there pretty deep from the top. So I'm gonna put a bead of RTB silicone here before I put this sensor in there. I know it's gonna make it hard if I ever need to remove it, but that's kind of almost gonna be the only way to make sure that it doesn't leak. Although the seal is pretty much on top, so I'm only gonna put a little bit of here on top probably. But anyways, hopefully this works, and I don't have a leak anymore, and then I avoid having to buy a whole new transmission, spending more money on it. I am gonna get a new seal for this, since I had kind of putting weight on it, things like that. And then I gotta clean the bottom of the transmission. I did get the drive shaft to the drive shaft shop to get balance, and they did call me actually today. I took it actually yesterday. They called me today that it's done. So it did not need any U-joints or anything. It was just really bad out of balance, and that's probably what caused the tail shaft there to crack open. So that's also a good thing. I believe the balance only cost about $50, so it's not gonna cost too much for that part of it, which is good. But what I'm gonna do today here, since I still have to go pick up that shaft, which I won't be able to do till tomorrow, I already got everything on the back here kind of taken out. You saw me clean the plastics. I did pressure wash here on the back, on the trunk. It's decently washed. There's no more dirt. There was actually dirt built up here on the sides, all the way up, pretty much flush with the floorboard, and on both sides. But I was able to poke a hole through the drain and get all the dirt out, get the drain clean, so it's good on both sides. I took the little piece of tape that I had here to let it drain, but I sprayed here. I should be getting that all-purpose cleaner here the next couple days, so I'm still gonna clean everything and wipe it down. But as far as everything kind of was cleaned off here on top somewhat. I haven't cleaned here on top, which I know I can remove the plug there for the ABS sensor goes out and the water can drain, but I'm not gonna do that till I get the carpet out, and I'll probably maybe just spray the whole floorboard, vacuum all the water out, and then clean afterwards. Because I remember the feces was really stuck on here on the corners, and on that corner over there. And I'm wearing my mask because it doesn't stink as bad, but it still has a smell. And since I'm gonna be in here taking this carpet out, I put my mask on again. So obviously this is already out of there for the transmission removal, but I'm gonna have to remove the seat belts, at least that part. This part here just unbolted here from the bottom, same on the other side. And I do have these removed already from before, and then you have to remove these and that center console. So I'm gonna show you guys the process doing that today, and looks like I have to at least loosen these up as well to get the carpet out of there. I'll get the carpet out, and then I'll probably start spraying and washing it. Hopefully most of those stains come out. You know, it looks decent, so that's what's next here today. Alright, just a quick pause here. So to remove the center console, obviously you take the shifter boot. There's 2 bolts here, and then you take off the cover for the little glove box center console thing, and there's 2 bolts here on the bottom. The newer Mustangs are pretty much the same way. So you can see, taking the center console off, there's a bunch of mouse crap in there, so that's disgusting. I'm gonna vacuum this stuff up real quick, and then I'll keep going with the other seatbelt here, and it should be pretty close to being able to pull this off. So I just, I have to vacuum that off, and that's just gross. Anyways, I'm gonna keep going here. Alright, so got the carpet out. There's a couple clips to go to the transmission tunnel there. Whenever they build these cars in the factory, the carpet is before this piece, looks like. So unless you want to drill those drill this rivets and take this bracket out. You know, I just cut the piece that goes right underneath there, so that's entirely up to you. So you can see there's a lot more mouse crap under here too, so I'm gonna vacuum all this up. I'm really glad I did take the carpet out, because yeah, this stuff, I mean, you saw this, what was under there, then there's more under here. So gonna vacuum this out. I'm gonna probably start cleaning the carpet, see what I'm able to do with that. You know, I'm just really surprised. I think the previous owner paid to get the sound system put in this car, because this wiring looks pretty new, and they must have seen the crap that was underneath the seat back here, and it surprises me, or you know, it's so crazy. Like, you know, even that's not your job, I understand that, but at least mention that, you know, to the vehicle owner. Say, hey, you know, there's a rat's nest underneath your seat or something. I don't know, there's no way they did not see that under the seat, running the wires under here. So that's just crazy. But anyways, I'm gonna clean this out, and then I'm gonna start see if I can get that carpet washed. Alright, so I got all the floorboard vacuumed out, so at least I feel better having all this junk out of here. I took out the computer there because someone had removed it, and then they didn't. There's like little plastic pieces that hold it in place, and they weren't on the right, so it was kind of sticking out. I still have to bolt it on there the right way. Looks like someone had repaired a cable in here in the past. There's a, you know, but I don't see any other wires that would be messed up in here, other than the ground cable over here that's loose from the computer. So I'll make sure you get that really tight on there. The other side here, same thing. I just vacuum everything now. Speaking of rat's nest, I had noticed, I think last week, because the previous owner said the battery would go down and it would die if you leave it connected, so he wasn't plugging it every day, or you know, he was letting it sit for a few days. And the other day I left it on when I was cleaning some stuff out here, and you could hear something kind of like clicking every now and then, and I figured it had like an aftermarket alarm or something, because when I went to purchase the car, right away I noticed when I went to push the clutch, there was some box hanging down here that you know, this is not normal. So I kind of knew that, and then now that I took the carpet out, you can see all this wiring just sitting under here. I think, well, I don't think, I know some of this stuff goes to the all this is aftermarket. I'm gonna have to remove this, and I think like these wires here, those might be ignition related or something, you know, or for fuel pump, I don't know. But I'm just gonna remove all this junk anyways, and so we'll get to that soon. That might be one of the reasons why sometimes they didn't want to crank over. He has an aftermarket alarm with like a kill, you know, kind of like a kill switch. It's gonna, if it like activates, it's not gonna let it turn on because it thinks someone's trying to steal it. So that could be why it wasn't, you know, cranking over sometimes. I'll look into that, but I'm definitely gonna get that out of there. Here's that carpet. So the way I did my saline, actually I took the carpet out when I was doing the inside, I hanged it from here, and then I pressure washed it both sides till, you know, no dirt came out of it. Gonna try to do that to this one as well, just hang it and see how clean I can get it. Like I said before, I do have an extractor, but that kind of just sprays water on top and then sucks it out. With as nasty as I think this is, I want to make sure to spray the backside too. So I'm gonna hit it with the pressure washer. If it doesn't work, then I'm just gonna have to buy a new carpet, but we'll see how it comes out.